gives probable cause to believe that he was intentionally concealing those documents for some illicit purpose, and that he was also obstructing justice.
Representative Dan Goldman, one of our new freshmen congressmen.
Yeah.
The other one running away from reporters, George Santos, saying he will not resign.
I will not.
Let's play compare and contrast. Our new awesome representatives, their representatives. Okay. Okay, I'm going to officially lose my shizzle over this the Biden classified document thing because...
Well, you lost your shizzle yesterday when you left the show.
Yes. Dan, I mean, first of all, how awesome is Dan Goldman? Because he's a prosecutor, so he knows a little something about. First of all, we've said this a million times. It goes to intent.
Yes.
This was obviously completely accidental. They notified them immediately. Somebody was saying this has probably happened God knows how many other times with no fanfare. Where,
right.
You know, I'm sure there's been a zillion times in different administrations where somebody inadvertently had something and gave it back, and there was nothing. This is, of course, just a gotcha. Both sides do it because of Trump.
Yep.
And it's making me insane that, of course, a couple people are saying, well, this might complicate prosecuting Trump, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it shouldn't complicate it legally at all.
No.
Like, what the politics shouldn't play into it.
No, I mean, we said this yesterday. That when... Like you said, this has probably happened many times.
Right.
And Biden's people handled it the way you're supposed to. Call the archives, turn everything over.
Right.
It's all handled quietly. It's not a big deal. The only reason we know about the Trump situation is because he refused to do it. They had to get a subpoena. They had to do a search, and he resisted the whole time. And then he leaked that they did the search on his property.
Right, and
we would not know about it.
Hundreds of documents. It's the intent is there. The lying to the FBI about it is on top of it. But okay, so this is the
nuance. Isn't the far right's
right? But the latest game of gotcha, of course, is that Biden has discovered at least one additional batch of classified documents in a location separate from the D.C. office he used after leaving the Obama administration. Attorney General Merrick Garland subsequently assigned the U.S. Attorney in Chicago to examine the documents. The FBI also taking part in first of all, it's not an investigation yet. If there is a finding of wrongdoing, as there was with Trump, then it's a criminal investigation.
Sure.
It is not, no matter what Fox News or whoever calls it, it's not an investigation. It's okay.
I mean, for as much as this was yesterday when it broke, it was annoying, but at the same time, are you shocked by this at all? Because I'm sure that as soon as they found these documents, they're like, let's scour and check everything to make sure that there's nothing else that we don't know about, so there's no more surprises. They handled it the way they were supposed to handle it once again. They went out and checked. So I'm not shocked that they have more documents. It's just that it's the last thing we need right now.
And it seems like most of them were like daily briefings for the vice president. And so...
Well, I have to hope, first of all, I get it. The Biden administration or the White House can, be nervous about the politics of this, but Merrick Garland doesn't have to be. The Department of Justice should not. That's the whole point, is they should not be, having political considerations.
No.
I'm hoping that AG from Mueller, she wrote, is right. She said, it occurs to me that the Biden documents were known by DOJ before Jack Smith was appointed, who has since pursued the Donald documents case aggressively. I don't think he's concerned with, quote, the political considerations here.
No.
Because, and by the way, all of these in Congress, they know the difference. This is, they're playing this for politics. They know legally the difference and what is, who is it? Josh Hawley, with this huffy letter like this is, it's astounding, the double standard. You know the difference. He knows the difference, and there's not a double standard. It's not astounding, the hypocrisy, whatever he called it.
He needs to go back to fisting.
Thank you. Well-known fisting aficionado Josh Hawley needs to stick with what he knows best, which is fisting.
Yes.
Meanwhile, just this perfectly sums up just the stupiding. What do we call it? The stupiding of America.
Sure.
Yes.
Brought to you by today's GOP.
Okay.
Scott tweets, I haven't slept a wink since learning that 87,000 IRS agents dressed in drag and high on rainbow fentanyl plan to replace our gas stoves with electric ranges smuggled into the country by Mexican cartels. That sums up.
He forgot about the Chinese thermostats that control them.
Every stupid thing that comes out, you have to research and go, what?
Did they mention the green M&Ms in there?
No, but that is a big concern of Tucker Carlson.
Yes, it is.
That M&Ms are not nearly enough anymore.
Wait, is that back?
It's back. Oh,
yes,
it's back.
Oh, yes.
Why is it back?
Because Tucker needs an outrage of the day.
Some of they're wearing like dyke shoes now, apparently, instead of,
well, I mean, of course
stilettos. I don't know. Something has gone wrong in Candyland.
Of course the Green M&M doesn't have her boots anymore because DeSantis has been wearing them.
Right.
Her F-me boots?
Yes.
Okay, should we take one of these at a time? Tristan Snell, our buddy, our pal, says the truth about the quote-unquote 87,000 IRS agents. It's over 10 years. It's not 87,000 new hires. It's replacing 50,000 folks expected to retire. Then many of the additional 37,000 new hires are in areas like customer service and IT, so the IRS website works better and you can reach a human. Okay, so and they can't, the money's already spent. They aren't repealing or replacing anything. They're not, oh my God. Babies, you can't kill a baby that's born alive. That's already illegal. Is there anything else I missed? Oh, Sarah Huckabee Sanders has, as an executive order, you can't use the word Latinx in Arkansas, and also you can't teach critical race theory, which already is not being taught in any grade school.
Can you cook a baby on a gas stove?
Apparently you can. That is still legal.
What?
Didn't I had to actually go, what the actual, is the gas stove, what?
Well, here's the thing.
I have a gas stove. Can I just come clean?
LA City Council has just banned gas stoves in the city of Los Angeles for new construction. And so the far right is saying that this is how the left is going to ban gas stoves across the country. And I don't agree with the LA City Council on this one. I think it's an overreach.
Why? Yes. Why are we doing that? I was not aware.
It's bad for the environment. It's also it apparently causes indoor pollution or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, we live in Los Angeles. There's pollution.
I cook once a week. Do I get an exemption for only cooking once a week and
being
being a really bad cook?
You do not.
Okay. Do we have to rip them out if we have them?
No.
Okay.
It's only for new construction.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I don't think it applies to commercial kitchens, like restaurants and stuff like that.
Okay. Fox News hosts and anchors devoted several segments and a good portion of the day trashing First Lady Jill Biden for the crime of being photographed cooking over a gas stove.
It's not illegal.
A few years ago.
She was sautéing spinach.
It's not illegal.
Because
Hussy.
There is a panic about a ban on gas stoves sweeping over the conservative sphere based on nothing.
Yes.
So that would just
there's a tiny shred of truth.
Ted Cruz, there's always a tiny shred.
Exactly, and then they blow it out of proportion.
Into a full bone. Right. Ted Cruz tweeted a photo with the caption, "Rules for thee, but not for me," of Jill Biden sautéing spinach several years ago. Okay. Fox News anchors like Jesse Waters, Harris Faulkner, Carly Shimkus, is that new? Is she new?
She's an entertainment reporter that is trying to be a political person now.
Okay.
No, girl, no.
They and the rest of the Fox and Friends gave the photo the yikes treatment, calling it an example of hypocrisy, built several segments around the controversy. The problem is First Lady Jill Biden has never tried to ban gas stoves.
Right.
President Biden is also not trying to ban gas stoves either.
Right.
Neither is the federal government.
Right.
So that's... Okay. Oh, it was one Bloomberg headline, one place that said U.S. safety agency to consider ban on gas stoves amid health fears. Okay, which exaggerated an answer to a direct question about pollution concerns.
Right.
There is no, currently, once again, reviewing, no effort underway for the federal government to ban gas stoves.
Correct.
And Jill Biden has nothing to do with that. Okay.
She also just had surgery to remove cancerous lesions.
Yeah, that's not important now. When you're in the, that you can't let that interrupt your douche-a-toot. If you're in the middle of douching.
I wonder if she got those from using a gas stove.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, that's... Okay, Lindy Lee, once again, summing up our Republican Party. Kevin McCarthy is kicking Schiff and Swalwell off their committees out of spite. Trump locked the Bidens out of the White House and sent the Butlers home out of spite. Kushner wanted to let COVID rampage through Democratic states out of spite. Republicans are the pettiest mothers alive. Yes, they are.
It's true.
Petty, vindictive, whiny.
Absolutely.
And accomplishing absolutely nothing. So whatever they've... executive orders, whatever they passed in Congress, it's just... it's like... political packing material.
Oh, yeah.
It does nothing. It addresses no actual problems. It's okay.
And none of it helps with inflation, which is what they ran on.
Right.
Every single person ran on getting inflation under control.
And gas prices.
Right.
Yes.
And none of this
No.
does anything for that.
No.
But the Treasury Department has the Biden's records for them.